together, here, in solidarity, fighting for one thing. And what is that one thing? Social justice, education. Thank you all very much for walking all the way from the university here in this cold. Stay together, stay warm, and I'm going to hand it over to a wonderful undergraduate representative to the Board of Governors of the University of Alberta, Fran Kelly.
Thanks very much, Eddie. How's everybody doing? A little bit chilly, all together for warm. I realize it's a little bit cold out there, but wow! I mean, look, there's so many out of it. And this is really a proud Canadian moment. In fact, there were so many people out here in the cold. I think give ourselves a big round of applause. We're just coming out here. So a big thank you to all of you, first of all, for coming up here. We've got a really great lineup of speakers here today to talk about post-secondary education, but not just post-secondary education, because our first speakers are representatives from C.A.P.S.E, and they're a group of concerned teachers and students who are really concerned about the cuts to primary and secondary education, K-12. So I'd like to invite the speakers from C.A.P.S.E up here to give us their perspective on the cuts to education here in Alberta. So give it up for C.A.P.S.E.
I apologize if this isn't my best speech. I was busy doing a test of magnetic and electric fields when I heard this. First of all, I'd like to thank the C.A.P.S.E for inviting us here to talk to all of you. And we totally support that we have a right for education, and we should be active in trying to increase it for us and all citizens of Canada. This week we began our initiative called C.A.P.S.E. It is our mission to bring the voices of us, the students, the future citizens of Canada, toward educational policies and changes that affect us. Yeah! The government told us that they would put students first and that education would be their priority. So it is our hope and our mission, through our actions and our words, that we can show them that through consulting us and through consulting teachers, that we can help increase education for all of us.
Education is changing. In the last few years alone, we have presented C.A.P.S.E made around the world of students fighting for their voice in their education. Whether it was Montreal protest for lower tuition, or Malala Yousafzai fighting to gain, or what we are doing here today, showing the world that we deserve a say. The government says they are putting students first. For these generations who are supposed to change the future, our voices are overlooked every day on decisions that impact us the greatest. The protest to inclusion matters. If they ask for our feedback, they have to make an effort to respond, or we will continue to feel like we have no influence in the decisions made for us. So, on March 21st, I would like to openly invite everyone to unite with us and the C.A.P.S.E campaign to create what is to be called the Declaration of Rights and Freedoms of Students. This is a chance for us to answer the questions that we have never been asked. Questions like, what should the school working environment that students experience every day look like? What makes students enjoyable for all? What things do students expect to see at school? All of this, giving us the consultation that the government never has. Thank you.
So, following that, we are now going to hear a representative from the Academic Staff Association of the University of Alberta, Donna Wilson.
Well, thank you. It's just great to see everybody here. What an incredible success. All the groups and all this passion, such a don't accept this cutback. We think that it's really the wrong things to be doing. We need to get attention. We need to get the public's attention. We need to have this cutback overturned. Unimaginative and deeply regretful March 7th budget, but they have specifically targeted post-secondary education. We got the deepest cut, and you have to ask yourself why. Because last year we got a 0% increase. The year before we got a 0% increase. We are not flush with money. There's nothing to be cut up. We are going to be cutting programs. We're going to be cutting programs. Why then have they picked on post-secondary education? You have to ask yourself, it's not about the money. The amount of money that they're saving is what Alberta Health Service spends in, much less what Alberta Health Services spends in their travel budget each year. I don't know if they just don't understand the value of post-secondary education, our NAIPS and SAPES and our colleges and our junior universities and our major research universities. These are critical to Alberta. If this cut is not reversed, then deeply cut programs, so much less people can go to post-secondary education in Alberta. Immediate brain drain with the best professors and researchers being recruited elsewhere or leaving because they cannot live in a province where they're not valued. And I also deeply regret the fact that even our students will move elsewhere and will not come back.
That's right.
But I also deeply worry about the mandate letters where we've got a government who is going to be I think that they want to muzzle professors who have been a problem for them for many years because we have knowledge and we can emphasize what should and should not be done. I think this is the time we need to say, do not bring this cut on us. Give us the money so at least we can carry on as we have over so many years to develop quality programs that have been really serving us and Alberta well and all of the public well. Say no to the mandate letters and no to this cut. Thank you.